Ever since posting my Epic Universe videos, I've been getting a lot of questions, so I thought I would just make a video and try to answer a lot of them here. First, Epic Universe was epic. Next, a lot of people ask me, how did I get in? The park doesn't even open until May. Right now, Epic Universe is in kind of like dress rehearsal stage. It started at the end of March, and first it was just friends and family, and you weren't allowed to take a video. But Saturday, the 5th, they allowed media, and of course they want media to take all the photos and video and promote the park. So we went Sunday, April 6th. And the reason I was able to get in is just because my friends work at Universal and they know that I'm a massive theme park fan and also How to Train Your Dragon fan. Next, since the Rough Nut and Tough Nut video really went viral, asked about other characters like Snotlout and Fish Legs, and there's nothing quite official about which characters will be there, but I bet once they see how excited everyone is with what characters they have seen, they'll probably add more if they don't already have them. Next was, what was my favorite ride? And so since, again, this is dress rehearsal, so not everything was open. The Harry Potter ride, you could walk through the queue, but you couldn't actually ride it, at least for the day we were there. A few things were down, or they only had one track running, which, again, this was a test. I'm not complaining at all. How it did run was wonderful. Every employee was amazing. The rides we did do, I have to say Monsters Unchained was the best ride I've ever been on. And I don't want to oversell it because I feel like I did that with the Rise of Resistance and it might have disappointed some people in my family after I just kept going on and on about it. And I feel like I have some authority with this because I am theme park obsessed. When I say that this is the best ride I've ever been on, I've been to Disney World, Disneyland Paris, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, all those parks. This is the most epic ride, for lack of a better term. I'm not going to give away too much, but it's the same ride vehicle as like Forbidden Journey, where it has like claw, So you sit down in there and it swings you around, and it's like Forbidden Journey, but 1,000 times better. Ever since I got into my 30s, Forbidden Journey has made me a little sick at the end. I get a little dizzy. But this was it was smooth. It was fun. It was spooky. It was everything you want. A lot of surprise characters that I did not expect to be on there. But if you are a Monsters fan, you will love this ride. The animatronics on Monsters Unchained, I was honestly like, no, those had to be actors because how fluid the movements were. Even just like the Frankenstein and the pre-show blew my mind away. Now imagine that, but throughout a dark ride. Now, while I say Monsters Unchained was the best ride, my favorite ride was Hiccup's Wing Gliders. But that's just because I'm such a big How to Train Your Dragon fan. I might have cried in Berk. I did cry in Berk. How to Train Your Dragon, the TV show, movies, everything is one of my comfort watches. So being in Berk was so surreal. Roller coaster, kind of like Hagrid's, but not quite as intense, and How to Train Your Dragon theme, obviously. They play the test drive song. That's when Hiccup and Toothless first fly together, and it just is this beautiful experience where you fly through Berk and you just get to see everything. And, for a little bit, you're on a dragon, which is kind of nice. Another thing about the characters is they're free roaming, which means they are just walking around. I understand why Disney World, there are places where you can meet Mickey Mouse and the princesses because they would get mobbed probably. I mean, even in Anaheim, at Disney California Adventures, when I've been in the Marvel land, when Spider-Man comes out, it gets intense with those kids and some adults. I'm not going to name names. Everyone be cool with these characters. Don't be weird. And hopefully we can still have them because, again, it makes all the worlds just feel alive. Like I was walking around the Dark Universe land and we just happened upon Igor and he was freaking hilarious. The way you go into each world is like through a portal, and it's so well done. It makes it very like cohesive that you are, yes, okay, you're entering this world. But I have to say, I spend the most time in Burke because, again, How Train Your Dragon, big fan. And just all the dragons everywhere, like even the ones that weren't animatronics that were just like hanging out of windows. It just made the whole world feel alive, that I feel is something that maybe Disney could get better at. I say this as a huge Disney fan, but yeah, this blew my mind in every possible way. The overall like vibe of the park is it's just beautiful. I was overwhelmed just walking in at the beginning because the park is just lovely. I had my expectations very high for this park, and I can't believe it, but they exceeded them. And honestly, I didn't even get to do half of what this park has. Oh wait, I forgot to wear this. You could also, a lot of the merch was already on sale. So I got my little baby Toothless, who keeps looking down at me like he's judging me, which, you know what, he should. The other thing I bought was this Power Play wrist thing where you connect it to the app and you can collect coins. Or when we rode Yoshi, if you got the golden egg, it even showed up on the app. So it knew where we were. I can't wait until everyone gets to go to Epic Universe. And I can't wait to go back and ride hopefully everything. I have tickets for June, and let me know if you have any other questions below. I'll try to answer them. I'm going to keep posting all the videos and photos that I took on Sunday. I honestly didn't take as much video as I thought I was going to. I think I was just very overwhelmed by actually being in Burke and being in a new theme park. I haven't been to a brand new theme park since Animal Kingdom, and that was over 25 years ago. But yeah, let me know if you have any other questions about Epic Universe. I will try my best to answer them. I hope you all get to go because, yeah, this is going to change theme parks for the better.